The 4th of July. What's more American than celebrating our perceived freedoms by blowing stuff up? Oh yeah, and baseball. This is my collection of minor league baseballs. It's not much yet, but what could be more American than wanting to snag more balls at a baseball game where they blow stuff up? Today's voyage takes us to Everett, Washington for a high single-A international matchup between the Everett AquaSox and the aptly named Vancouver Canadians, a club which proudly boasts a whopping 2 Canadians on their roster at the time of filming. Transit from where I'm starting is a bit impractical due to the holiday, so we get to take a tour of the very patriotic interstate highway system. Most parking here is free, by the way, and my ticket was just $9. So be sure to like and subscribe so my subscriber count stays higher than that price. I'm here at Funko Field, but the gates don't open until an hour before first pitch. Right now it's about 2.5 hours to game time, so beyond the outfield wall is where I'll be stationed first once batting practice starts. As Vancouver plays catch, I'm unsuccessful at persuading them to launch a ball up here. Though, notably, as I was hanging around the driveway, a kind woman drove up and offered me free tickets. Sadly, I already had one. It's 5 o'clock now, so BP should be starting soon, but there's no sign of an L screen. They're just hitting fungos. Start time 5:16. Gotta head to the spot. First I gotta check for Easter eggs, but there are none to be found. Even though there's a big net in the way, it's only about 345 to 350 feet to right center field, so it's not uncommon for heavy hitters to smack one completely out of the park. Terrible camera work, but I'm on the board. This one flew over my head, bounced off this container, and rolled neatly for me. That's number 17 in my minor league career. The pyrotechnics crew begins to set up in the area, so with the pressure of catching something gone, it was best to move. Might as well actually watch. At around 5:30, a crowd begins rolling in. Today, the AquaSox were holding a special 4th of July barbecue for those who purchased a special ticket package. Sadly, I was too late to buy admission to the Great American Cookout, as the team was anticipating a sellout. So not only do I miss out on grabbing those balls on the home run porch, I'm also getting teased by the amazing aroma hitting my nose. Dang, my mouth is watering. Alright, time to head to the gate, where I have an amazing conversation with others around me about the weather, ball hawking, and the small world that is Snohomish County, apparently.
What if you don't do it? It's pink and blue. Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you.
Hey, my second ball of the day. Okay, it doesn't really count. But it's actually pretty sweet. What's more American than a rustic Stars and Stripes themed baseball? Made in China. Despite the barbecue in full swing next door, there's a lot less competition here than in the third base general admission section. Sadly, there was hardly any activity on the field anyway, at least for the first few minutes.
Ay, número 5, ¿me puedes tirar la pelota? Gracias.
Success! My actual second ball of the day, thanks to Canadiens infielder Miguel Hiraldo. That's number 18 in my minor league career. With the kind senior citizens near me impressed at my first-person shot, with Seattle Mariners star Kyle Lewis announced in the lineup as part of his rehab assignment, and with 4,009 fans this evening, it was time to start the festivities. The fireworks started early during a fiery first inning with Vancouver's Addison Barger going yard, Zach Britton getting ejected for arguing a check swing, and Damiano Palmagiani hitting his own solo shot. 3-0 Van City.
That was right over the foul pole.
In the fifth, Garrett Spain adds one more with a home run that barely sails over the foul pole. But in the bottom half of the inning, the comeback was on as Everett's James Parker draws a bases-loaded walk. Early season MVP candidate Noelvi Marte hits a 2 RBI double. And the star of the show, Kyle Lewis, hits a sac fly. 4-4 after 5.
All sales for adult beverages will be final once the 7th inning is over.
Despite the Frogs' valiant effort, Vancouver bats were just too much today, with some small ball, big flies, and defensive errors, ultimately leading to an 8-4 win.
The scoreboard totals are correct. That's final score of the Vancouver Canadiens 8, Everett AquaSox 4. Winning pitcher is Juan Nunez. He is 2-0. Losing pitcher is...
Amusingly, the AquaSox frequently run this post-game toss-a-ball promotion, which is basically reverse ball hockey. Fans throw tennis balls at infield targets to win some prizes, including $100 cash. As the lights dimmed and the first pyrotechnic popped, we started to honor the sacrifices that were made to grant us our freedom. To celebrate a Vancouver victory on the somewhat belated Canada Day. So what's the verdict on this voyage? Minor league baseball teams tend to excel in providing a fun, laid-back experience, and the Everett AquaSox are no exception. As part of the greater Everett Memorial Stadium, Funko Field is small, but that just adds to the intimate, community-oriented atmosphere. The mascots, Webley and Frank, are fun and interactive. The promotions are creative, and the fans and staff are also wise and hospitable. Plus, the food selection's pretty tasty. As a baseball fan, it's always nice to be so close to the action, especially for a really low price. Something hard to do at most major league stadiums. It's fun watching the hopeful stars of tomorrow. Also, in the last few games I attended here, ball hawking is a lot easier when it's not a national holiday. It's good practice for big league games. Overall, this voyage was a victory.
Let's go, Frank! Let's go, Frank! Let's go, Frank! Let's go, Frank!